Hiya, buddies. This is Maya Peach here with Morning Musings. And let's go ahead and jump right in. So, let's go ahead and get tuned in. We just want to ask that any of our guides, the angels, any ancestors, ascended masters, anybody who wants to get involved, that it is all for our highest and best good. We call in our guides and our higher self. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. I like to light my candle first. So let's do it. And then let's read the little excerpt from A Cup of Comfort. Or I'm sorry, color of the week. Duh, ding ding ding, color of the week. Drum roll, please. Brrr. Orange. So, we are finally moving up. We have been at red for 2 weeks, and now we're moving up to orange, which is the sacral chakra. Red is the color for the root chakra, which is the base, beginning, first chakra. And then comes the sacral. So it's really funny that we have got an orange now. We seem to be moving in order thus far. So, with orange, the sacral chakra is your creativity center, and it is the extension of what's coming up from the root. So the root is like where you start. It's your base, it's your foundation. And then when you build on that, how do you get creative? Like in life, how do you create or manifest what you want in life? All that comes from your sacral chakra. So it's very important for manifesting that your sacral chakra is open and healthy, and it has a lot to do with gut health, and you can look up a lot more about that if you want. So, color of the week is orange, and now let's go forth with the Cup of Comfort. Google has so politely told us that it is the 30th. So, let's go ahead and read. Big Bad Bear. The Lord who saved me from the claws of the lion and the bear will save me. Samuel 17:37. As we were playing outside before school, some of the older boys ran out of the nearby woods hollering, "There's a huge bear coming!" We first grade girls ran screaming into our classroom. We stood on tiptoe, peering out the windows, waiting for the terrible monster to appear. I turned to the others and said, "Don't worry, my mama is coming to school this morning. She'll take care of us." Of course, no bear materialized. Boys will be boys. But even when I thought the threat was real, I was able to stand unafraid because I knew Mom was coming, the tiny woman who barely topped 100 pounds. Today, as an adult, I long to have a childlike trust in the all-powerful Father, to know that He will take care of me regardless of the beastly dangers galloping my way. God's presence can turn terror into trust. That is very true. And it hits home with me because I feel like I'm going through a really just challenging part of my life right now. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have like spirit to guide me and to be with me, just be with me through this, you know, just to see like angel numbers or any other kind of synchronicities, which I get pretty often, and you know, certain kind of bird. It can be anything that you really notice, and then you can look it up and see like the spiritual meaning behind it. It's something I like to do, but it's very comforting, and I couldn't imagine feeling totally alone in what I'm going through, which, you know, we all kind of are alone in what we go through. No one else, no other people can really truly understand. So it's like the only true partner we really have that knows everything and can really be there through all of it is Spirit. I think this is going to be my routine here, where we now randomly flip to a page of Fill Your Soul the Feminine Way. So many good activities and things to do in here. Spirit, what do we need today? Spirit songs for finding your healers. I am learning to trust others. I am open to alternative healing practices. I am good at asking the right questions. I am patient. I am kind. I am compassionate. I am loving. I am a good listener. My body is my friend. I am a beautiful soul. I heal my emotions. I heal my body. I heal my mind. I am good at clearing my energy. Step into Spirit Cafe. This is from Miss Lillian, the author. In 2015, I went to Puerto Rico with my soon-to-be husband, Andre. We had so much fun and literally ate our way through the trip. I even packed a tight, skimpy, strapless silver dress to wear for a swanky New Year's Eve rooftop party we planned to attend. It was the third day of our vacation when New Year's rolled around, and as I started to get ready for the special event, I couldn't zip my dress. Needless to say, I was frustrated with the sudden weight gain. I felt tired too. I chalked it up to eating too much on an otherwise magical vacation and vowed to get back on track once our trip was over. I didn't feel any better when we got home. I had mysterious symptoms including weight gain, bloating, foggy brain, fatigue, and my achy body. My doctor ordered a blood scan which confirmed my diagnosis. I had parasites, a lot of them. To be extra sure, I submitted a stool and urine sample which confirmed I had 4 types of parasites, including Giardia, Cryptosporidium, roundworms, and fungi. Yuck. I literally felt like a walking worm. How could I be in love at the top of my health game, have a wonderful spiritual business and practice, and then have this happen? My gastro doctor suggested I take a powerful medication which might get rid of my parasites, but might also make me sick, ruin my immune system, and cause my hair to fall out. Needless to say, I didn't take his advice. Instead, I sought help my own way. I found a naturopath in Colorado who specialized in treating parasites through natural remedies. I found a belly massage specialist near home who understood how to keep the belly and lymphatic system healthy. I explored every natural remedy or suggestion I could find without getting rid of parasites without taking the big pill. I could find about getting rid of parasites without taking the big pill. Then one day my breakthrough happened. I meditated with the angels, asking for guidance, and a giant silver stingray-looking angel came over me. My eyes were closed, but I could feel its metal presence healing my body. This metallic being brought me peace and stability and confirmed I would be okay. I have never felt a sense of peace and love like that before. It wasn't God and it wasn't Mother Earth. It was my own angel coming to heal me. Tip time. Be the observer instead of the active participant or talker. And then we have an exercise here, and I'm going to go ahead and read it for anybody who wants to visualize your healing tribe. And this is good with the sacral chakra too, because of having a lot to do with manifestation. This is going to help you find more like-minded people. This is what I need. I for sure need this. I need a support system that is not in my life right now. So I'm going to do this. Maybe you should do if you feel the same. Draw a big circle in a notebook. Next, draw lines out from the circle like rays of the sun so you can write names on them. Write on each line who you go to currently for self-care, like a psychiatrist or primary care doctor, even if they are in the Western system. Then write down who you go to for alternative care, exercise classes, meditation classes, yoga, acupuncture, massage, facials, intuitive readings, astrologist, shaman, or even a business coach. Write their name, their title, and how often you want to visit them. Part of building your healing tribe is visiting them regularly. In between visits, meditate, journal, and do your homework. So that's really good. And I think that that'll be really good with the sacral chakra. I'm going to definitely do it. And what say we pull a card? I say today we do a regular classic tarot card. Even though you may feel confused and like you don't know what you're doing, you can still start some kind of little practice like this so that you can get connected and receive guidance. You don't have to be anyone special, as you can see. You can just be a regular old little person like me and just sit in your garage, make yourself a little altar, and just feel like you have a relationship with something bigger than you. You can do that. You can do that, whoever you are. You don't have to be special. I'm just joking. You're special. Everyone is special. You know that. How are you guys feeling this week? If you're watching, leave it in the comments. Have you been feeling angsty like me? Are you fed up? Are you tired? Do you feel unloved? Do you need a friend? I do. Here we go. Ooh, that's on the bottom. I always look at the bottom card and it always feels like it applies to me. Maybe I should just start doing it that way. So we've got I'm going with that, baby. I love aces. Aces are meant for me. I get aces all day. All right, it's like an ace of wands. The ace of popsicles. What is it? Is it a wand? Yeah, I'm sure, right? Okay. And then you take your handy dandy book. I don't know these by heart. You know what I'm saying? I take a book, I read it. It's real easy. Productivity, new energy, enthusiasm. So we're gonna read them both ways because I don't know if we were supposed to get it upright or reversed. I kind of just like snatched it. So we'll read them both. Upright, productivity, new energy, enthusiasm. The Ace of Wands is a great sign that you have discovered something new that has raised your energy. It could be a new business venture, personal philosophy, cause, career choice, religion, or anything that has reanimated your zest for life. The Ace cards signify beginnings, so get ready to go on a trek. With the Ace of Wands confirming this new path is worth pursuing, it is imperative to begin doing just that sooner rather than later. The Ace of Wands cautions you against delaying or waiting for everything to be perfect. The time to act is now. No matter how rudimentary its beginnings, this journey has the potential for greatness. Don't hesitate. If you receive the Ace of Wands in a reading, the iron is hot and it's time to strike. Your energy is at its peak, your instincts are correct, and all that is needed is action to propel you into something meaningful. I feel like that has been very much the energy of the week, but for me, it's been blocked by like honestly issues in my marriage seem to really affect the rest of my life. I'll be really gung-ho and making really great progress on personal projects, and then these issues with my marriage come into play, and it just throws a whole wrench in the whole thing. And even today, I didn't want to come and do this video because nobody's watching these videos yet, and I feel terrible. I had the worst fight with my husband last night, and I'm just it just makes you feel like you don't want to care about anything. So I think I'm going to read the reverse for myself. Delay, setback, impatience. If you receive the Ace of Wands reversed in a reading, know that the sharp, positive energy of the upright Ace of Wands is still there, but it is somehow being blocked. The Ace of Wands reversed can signify a setback in career or personal development. The delay may be temporary, but it may also be for a while. It's important not to get discouraged. Oh, snappers. Maybe you feel the drive behind the Ace of Wands and want to rush into action, but it may be wiser to slow down. Avoid falling into a pit of despair about this weight and put your focus into strategic ventures. Yeah, I kind of feel like my marriage is up in the air, and it makes it really hard because it makes me feel like I gotta focus on that one thing and make sure that one thing is okay before I can do all this other crap I gotta do. But as you know, that's not really the way to go about life. You can't really force things, you kind of gotta, if one thing isn't moving, you kind of gotta focus your attention at something else. You're supposed to go with the flow. Sometimes you do have to push something a little bit, but other times no amount of pushing will work. I love aces. I think the Ace of Wands is a good fucking card. I'm really happy to get it up or down because you got that energy in there of new beginnings, and if you have a blockage, you can unblock it. And I'm going to focus on my sacral chakra this week, and I'm going to do an exercise to call in more healing. And even just sitting here with you guys has cleared my energy. So I hope that you've gotten as much out of this as I have. And I hope you come back. And yeah. Morning musings. Maya Peach.